All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this walk up John Street in Toronto right after a big storm. Hoping we get another storm because thunderstorms are my favorite. Thunderstorms are my favorite. I came here a couple of weeks ago on a bike. And I decided to come and do a little quick walk by this area and check it out here today.
Every time you see kids
Oh, I hate the camera. Yeah, better like this. I didn't think there'd be so many people around on the street today after rain. It's been a humid couple of days. Yesterday I took the bike out by the water because it was way colder. Not colder, but cooler, more comfortable. Now when there's a lot of trees in the city and the cars, and it gets kind of steamy and hot, but we had a big thunderstorm. So that usually cools things down. I'm walking up John Street from Queen Street. I went to Mountain Equipment Co-op to check to see if they can get some spare tires and chain rings. The usual, they didn't have very few parts in stock. Definitely didn't have any tires for me, and they weren't sure if they could get any front chain rings. The guy said bring your bike so we have a look at it. So I may do that next time I'm riding around here. It's a pretty interesting tower here. I don't know what it is or why it's here, but I noticed it last time I was biking here, and I decided to come by and give it a good filming. So looks like a front door to a nowhere because as you can see, it ends right up there. Okay. And we continue up to this park. Whew, I can really feel the heat. That's a cool shot. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but the mother and child walking, and then the bird crossed their path. It's pretty good. We're gonna do a little short walk around this place, do a little look-see. If the rain picks up, it'd be good. I go back on Queen Street. If not, I'll end it here and see if I can walk somewhere else. I like it when it rains on the street, and it just changes the whole dramatic dynamics of the street. People start running around, and suddenly they don't care who's filming or photographing them. This is pretty interesting. Oh, it's really muddy here on this grass. I guess there's less people here, isn't it? I can hear the thunder in the background. Do I have my umbrella with me? I hope so. You don't want to be wishing for rain and then not having your umbrella with you. Nice. It's a cool playground, and the wood chip everywhere. You can smell the rotten, wet wood everywhere. It's a playground right here, and people are camping over here. It's pretty solid kind of camps, proper tents and multiple tents. That's a good shot here. Maybe we can make this into thumbnail. What do you think? Maybe. That's so on the other side of it, this would be the gallery right on Dundas. So why don't we go past? Let me see what to do. We'll go on Beverley, check out some old houses. Then I came here with a friend of mine a couple of weeks ago now. Oh, there's a shot of CN Tower and the clouds in the background. Actually, this would look good on a camera. Alright, there you go. Oh, that's gonna look good shot. I had to take a few shots just to make sure the exposure is correct. When there's a lot of dark in front of the camera gets fooled into thinking everything's dark and makes everything, your subject, washed out. So you want to manually adjust everything. That includes this little body cam. Anyway, so we're gonna say goodbye to this park, and there's a more statue back there that it was somewhere else, and I know I was paid to photograph it at some point. Henry Moore statues, but I don't remember when, but I know I photographed it and it was a whole story somewhere. It's amazing. I have no idea where or when. Probably time in university, back in the day in university. So I'm just thinking what to do, where to go. Photograph some of these houses. We could go back on Queen. See, like this. And we can go back up there. Why don't we go up a little bit? This is Beverley Street. They do have pretty old houses on either side. Even that one is a interesting apartment building. Art Gallery of Ontario to my right. Oh man, it is super hot. It's a very much a humid day. Kind of day you want to be in the water. Let's make it to the next street, which I'm assuming is Dundas. Probably is. Maybe. And then we make a left and see what we can find outside. Check out these houses too. Yeah, I was really hoping I could pick up some spare parts for the bike at the Mountain Equipment Co-op. I was actually, it's a kind of a membership. If you're in the States, it's kind of like REI. And I was really hoping I could pick up some stuff. And I was actually one of the very, very first members on that place when he first opened up. So this is what we have here. It's I guess let's take a couple of shots here, and modern building in the back, in the front. There you go. That'd be cool. Let's go this way. More interesting. Chinatown. Hope we can make this light. I don't want to burn film waiting at the lights. Oh, behind me the sky is blue, and in front it's kind of like that. That lady's smoking. Oh man, smoking is a bad habit to get rid of. This would be a good alleyway to get out on a bike sometime. So we're in Chinatown. This is at Chinatown. Dundas, and I guess Spadina would be next. where the heart of Chinatown is in Toronto. It's not a very big area, but it's colorful nonetheless. Quick walk in Chinatown and hoping for a big thunderstorm while we're walking. Is it gonna happen? You know, whenever you have the camera ready, rain doesn't happen. When you don't have the camera, when you're editing, that's when the thunderstorms come in. That's a pretty good, that'd be a cool shot. Maybe a thumbnail. Maybe a thumbnail. I gotta bring the bike here and do a discovery right through these tunnels and alleyways and all that. That car is making sure funny noise. I like this shot too. With a lady sitting there waiting in the what do you call it? I wonder why this guy doesn't have any stuff hanging there. They're closed, maybe. Maybe it's not lunchtime. That's a cool shot too. Lots of colors in this area. Wonderful. I got 1 minute to cross. Let's do it. That's an odd picture. She's got two kids. She's weighing the two kids. See who weighs more. So which one is more important, heavier kid or lighter kid? Look at this guy, he's so happy getting a massage. This guy. Wow. Whew. Nice. Wow, it is still pretty quiet. And of course, I like the shine on the roadway. I like the shine on the roadway. That's where you buy all these electric scooters. That's where you get them, huh? It's pretty interesting. I wonder how much you can get them for. Guy working out and guy smoking, both on the same shot. So this is Spadina right over there. Here's a look back. These alleyways are definitely got to bring the bike in these. Definitely bikeable alleyways. Let's go south on Spadina. I don't think I've been south filming past Dundas. Well, we're gonna do it now. Noisier street. The camera takes a long time to adjust the exposure now. I don't know why. Probably some setting. One thing about this DJI is that once in a while it resets itself. I don't know why, but it just changes all the settings randomly back to factory settings. Just back and forth. I don't know why, how. I don't know, because it runs out of battery, it does that. I don't know, but it's really annoying because you got to constantly go back and fix all the settings. I really like this camera. It's a very good camera, but the app has a lot of quirks in it. Oh, I filmed here before. I got some street photos. definitely here. Street photos here before. Yeah, the app is very funky in this camera. It's always switches back and forth, and it's not very stable in terms of sometimes it doesn't connect easily, especially if you connect it, you disconnect, you can connect back quickly, which is really annoying when you're trying to save battery. Then what happens is, you know, you spend so much time trying to reconnect the camera. That was loud. And like I said, once in a while it just changes. The app goes back to the old version and it comes back to the latest version without me trying to change the versions, which is really strange. But so it does that all the time. But I like the camera overall. It does a pretty decent job for what it is. You can't expect much from it. It's a small sensor, single aperture camera. So Hajipuri. I don't know why that came to my mind. Hajipuri. Hajipuri is a famous. Look at these hats. Look at that jacket up there. Hajipuri is a famous Georgian dinner food specialty. I don't know if you call it dinner, but it's consists of cheese, eggs, and bread, all mixed together, kind of thing, made into a boat. And it's very popular in Georgia. And Georgia is, I guess, north of Turkey, on the west side of the planet, on the east side of Turkey. Hajipuri. You know, bread in the shape of a boat, and with a raw egg on top of it and some cheese. I've had sometimes that meal. It's super bready meal. And that's what came to my mind in Chinatown, thinking of Georgian delicacy, or like comfort food, I guess, in Chinatown. All right, so Queen Street should be next. So we're on Spadina Avenue. The camera's running dark a little bit through my monitor, but it's never that accurate too. So we're gonna have to pump it up a bit. Not that interesting, but there's not shops around, you know. But the wet floor gives it a good shiny reflection, always. Let's see, there's a bunch of stores here. I want to go. I want to go by the lake and see if I can. If it's a thunderstorm, I want to be by the lake. I want to see if I can catch some cloud movement. Do you think we can go? Or maybe we can go now. Now we're in the trail lines. Streetcar tracks here. People are spitting is like I said in the previous video, it's a unique, funny human trait, isn't it? So that's looking south on Spadina, and this is Queen Street, and we're getting a bit of rain. We're getting rain. That corner usually has some live music, but not today. Oh, the rain's picking up. That's nice. she had the good story. Right, pulled out the umbrella as the rain started to come down. Yeah, I got one too. The color isn't all that great. I found it somewhere in storage. Hopefully stays and does the job, keeping us dry. Mostly the camera. I'm pretty much dressed for rain, but the camera. That girl had a lot of tattoos everywhere. She was covered. She's a tattoo woman. Tattoo. Tattoo. Tattoo is also a British military circus kind of a thing. When they have this British military puts down the shows. I don't know if they still do. They did in the 70s. They do these shows where, you know, people stay in the stadium and the Marines come and helicopters come and, you know, they dismantle a Jeep, put a Jeep back together. You know, they do all sorts of military circusy type of stuff. Climb ropes and stuff, and they call those tattoos. I don't know if they still do that or not, but I went to one a long time ago and it was pretty exciting because one of the things I remember about it is that they had a Land Rover and they dismantled it to a box and they moved it away and they came back, opened the box and reinstalled the wheels and everything. It became a Jeep again, Land Rover. I thought that was the most exciting thing. They had, you know, helicopters spraying stuff and the whole people climbing the ropes, but I thought dismantling a Land Rover was the coolest thing. This is way back. I don't know if they still do that. They probably do cooler stuff now. So we're on Queen Street heading back. I don't know how far, but I was hoping for rain and I got my rain. Got an umbrella man now. Umbrella man. But I wanted heavier rain. It's not enough rain.
GoPro?
No, it's a DJI.
I live with family also, it's a little different.
Hey, it's a GoPro. It's a Go Amateur. It's a Go Amateur. That's what it is. Skateboarders love this camera. They can film themselves. Everybody's filming themselves, doing everything. That's what it is. This is the today's society. If you don't film it, you didn't do it. That's the thing. You don't remember anything. You know, I regret. I mean, I do have some films from biking and stuff from the 2000s, but man, we had to drag in such huge camera gear with us that I did, nobody else did, that it was a big pain in the ass, frankly. And a lot of times these big cameras got damaged from bouncing everywhere, and I duct taped cameras to my helmets and all that in 2000s. And the problem was nobody wanted to stand around film, so whenever you filmed, you irritated everybody. Everybody's like, stop filming, what are you doing? But now everybody's used to films and pictures, and everybody wants films for their Instagram and stuff, which is okay. But the main thing is, because everybody's into that, you manage to capture your memories. Back in the day, we couldn't. Everybody kind of was irritated every time I pulled out a camera. They said, oh, not again. But at the end of it, everybody's calling me now and said, do you still have a picture of me in 1990 when I was to camp with you? Do you have those pictures? Now they want them all, but no, you can't have them now. You didn't want to participate in a game and carrying and waiting game when I was taking them. I had to play catch up. Now you can't have those pictures, and those pictures are amazing. So that's a good advantage of nowadays. These people are having dinner outside and nice colors. And there goes a gray police car, as opposed to the white ones. I don't know what the difference is. They can't decide what color the police car should be. All right. Or if they even need a police. Portland. I did a walk down there a couple of weeks ago. Lots of construction. I'm going to end the walk at the next intersection just because the rain's kind of slowed down, and I've been here before on film, although rain is kind of nice. I'm gonna head out and find somewhere else to film. And if the rain picks up harder, look at this. You see, I like this. Lady walking in the rain. All right. Beautiful. So I'm gonna end the walk here on Queen Street. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next film.